You are the sum of the 5 people you have closest to you, right? It's a famous saying most of you have heard before. But what about for those that have none close to them? You 0, you out here 1 deep. Nobody talks about the heavy load and the heavy burden of solitude, bro. Solitude weighs tons, bro. It's a 20,000 pound boulder, bro, made of bronze that you gotta carry on your shoulders, homie. That's what nobody talks about, bro. I hear all this like romanticizing solitude, bro. Man, solitude can drive you to suicide, homie. There's millions of suckers, bro, that sucked on a pistol and blew their shit off, bro, because they went deep into solitude, bro. And they went fucking crazy. See, me entiendes? It's not spoken enough about, bro. So while y'all romanticizing solitude, I'm here to teach you about solitude and warn you of the harsh realities that solitude can bring to your mentality, bro. To your well-being and your mind, homes. It's like this, homie. When you start walking alone, bro, you start shedding off these layers of expectations, of reputations, of what other people think, feel, and say about you, bro, because you in solitude. So you dive deep into these thoughts, bro, these feelings, you know, and it's a journey. It's a freaking roller coaster, homes, and yeah, if you brothers on this road to solitude and you finding yourself lonely, just understand that this is a journey, bro. And sometimes the phase of the journey can last a lot longer than you would like. You know, there's been plenty of times on my journey that I've been suicidal, homicidal, fucking thrown off and just lost, bro, into a twisted rooted system within the mind, bro, that damn near drove me insane a lot of times, honestly. But it's necessary to go through this solitude to find yourself, bro. To unlearn a lot of this bullshit that we learn from society. You know, society's always trying to enslave the mind. They lock you into these educational systems they call schools, supposedly to educate you and teach you so you can grow. It's all enslavement, bro. It's indoctrination and control, bro. That's why it's 5 days a week, 8-hour shifts. Just like your 9 to 5, they're programming you for the work industry. What I like to call the slave industry. Give you just enough money to make everybody else around you rich, but to keep you stuck in a hamster wheel for the rest of your life. You see what I mean? Like, I've never been the one to stray away from, you know, action, from taking bold, courageous action, you know, ever since I hopped off the motherfucking porch, bro. Matter of fact, since I hopped up my mom's womb, I was already on the move, homie. My mama will tell you, bro, I was 9 months and learned how to walk. Started talking when I was 1. So I was ready for this shit, homie. I ain't fucking lazy or none of that shit, bro. But I just ain't stupid. I'm not gonna be slaving away at this farm, this warehouse, this dead-end job, you know, breaking my back, dealing with these hoe-ass people in there, bro, you know, for nothing. I'm gonna get it out the mud. I started hustling when I was 12. And you know what I'm saying? The harsh reality to life, bro, is that you can be on your way to the top. And many times you can reach the motherfucking top and still fall off. And what's the world gonna say about you, homie? They're gonna run their motherfucking mouth and talk all this shit about you. Oh, this person's that and that. You know what I mean? Now fuck them hoe ass people, homie. As long as you still got breath in your lungs, blood running through your veins, pumping through your heart, homes. Man, fuck all these vatos, homes. Whoever don't like you, don't respect you, cut them suckers off, bro. Give them no time a motherfucking day. One of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my life was fucking with the wrong motherfuckers, homie. And making excuses to why I continue to entertain these suckers, bro. Man, do not entertain sucker ass motherfuckers, bro. I don't give a fuck who they is. Friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, it don't matter, bro. Don't entertain, don't give these suckers a time of day, bro. If they don't know how to act right, give them some motherfucking act right, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's that, bro. Says sometimes you gotta chickity check a motherfucker, bro. Because these vatos out here, they get out of line, bro. And that's what a lot of people don't stress enough about. I don't hear this talked about enough from any channels that I see, from anybody out here, bro. I don't be hearing none of this shit, bro. About how, you know, sometimes standing your motherfucking ground is messy, bro. Sometimes you gotta make a scene. Sometimes you gotta crack a few bones and, you know what I mean, bloody up a motherfucker, you know. That's just what it is, carnal. But it's like you try to avoid all of this stuff, bro, because in reality all you want is peace. All you want is well-being. You want to fulfill the desires of your life. You know, you want to accomplish your dreams, reach your goals, live your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer that everybody's somebody, bro. You watching the video, share this to somebody, I say that about them too. Every single person on this planet, this is for you. I believe that you should have a good life. I believe that you have the right to live just as much as I do, just as much as my son and my daughters do. I believe everybody has a stance in this world, bro. You are somebody. Somebody loves you, homie. It might not be me, you know what I'm saying? But somebody loves you, bro. And that somebody up there is the man up above, Yahweh up above, bro. Jesus loves you. If nobody else do, bro. Always remember that, homie. That's one thing that kept me in the fight through the darkest of the darkest nights, bro. Through the coldest of the winter storms. Through the misery and the chaos and the suffering that life placed upon me, bro. One thing that kept me from blowing my shit off, bro, was knowing that God had me, bro. That God loved me. Even when I didn't love myself. ¿Sí me entiendes, carnal? You brothers don't ever lose hope out here, bro. If you fall down and you get your motherfucking ass back up and you handle your motherfucking shit, bro. Don't fuck with no whole ass lames, snitches, fucking snakes, manipulators, users, haters, fucking envious and jealous, fucking man, disrespectful, ungrateful, unloyal, unappreciative. Fuck all them bitches off, bro. Don't put up with none of that whole ass shit from nobody, including yourself. Hold yourself to a motherfucking standard. Hold the motherfucking line. Alo, watch yourself. Vato Jaime G. Amo.